Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we are playing more of the Lion's Song. We are going to be on episode 3, and we're kind of continuing where we left off. I kind of took a break in between, but let's start the Derivation? Chapter 3. They all start in the central station. I think this is a train, my train. This is my train. You're drunk. Yes. We're all drunk. What is your point? We've been drunk for hours. Didn't you notice? We're seeing our friend Theodore off. We've been saying goodbye since... What is today? He's not going anywhere unless he boards the train. Where do you like... Would you like some help with the steps, sir? Leave me be. I prefer capable of climbing a couple. I'm very capable. By jumps. Okay. It's hard to read. Is the train moving? God, that's funny. Ta-da! Would you like to take... Very well, if you insist. All aboard! Oy vey. Oy vey. Oh, and the third one into the stall. I've got tea this time as well. Earlier that afternoon. Excuse me, I'm looking for the radius? I'm not sure I understand that. The mathematician's circle? I'm working on the theory of maintenance. What would a young woman like you want with such a august group of gentlemen? I'm a mathematician. My theory is about a woman mathematician. Are you in? Okay. I must see Professor. He is expecting me. He's expecting you here now. Well, the radius is in session. I doubt that very much. But, madam, this is a cafe. There are patrons lining up behind you to eat. In that case, I would like to eat. Please show me to a table. This will see you. Then I will see you. Oh, am I actually interacting now? Let me tend to my tea! Ah, the radius. No one. Solve it this week. Have you forgotten theorem? Madam, you cannot be in here. This is a private gathering. You must be mistaken. These are mathematicians. As am I. Please announce me. My name is Ripcon. Okay. And to understand that the situation is child's play. Yes, we have done. You know better then. I don't recall. Professor Donner, I am a mathematician like you. I wrote you regarding Donner's recent proof about Hilbert's third problem. This is some mistake. This is a private discussion of higher mathematicians. My letter, name dropping young woman, is not going to get you anywhere. Mathematics is a complex subject entirely unsuitable for women. Your brain is domestic. Your brains are domestic, not logic. Please escort this woman out later, and see that we are not interrupted again. You see, do you want me to get fired? Please leave at once. Mathematicians like me. Wow. Proof that the old world is stupid. Am I controlling again? Yes, I am. Wow, they're all tying together. What's your name? Emma Rocknid. I live behind the door you're blocking. My parents are in France. I hate my governess. It's all known about me. I'm pleased to meet you, Nicole. I am very tired. Students all there is to know about you. Pleased to meet you, Nicole. But I'm very tired. You look tired. There aren't that many stairs. Some stairs you can't see. And I'm finding they are very steep. Sounds like a metaphor. You're a very clever girl. Sometimes, I guess. I need to go before Frau Schmoll finds me. Very nice to meet you. I'm glad you will be my friend. Okay. Derivation. Episode 3. Hey, thanks. That's very kind of you. Top of the morning tea. Always so good. State of change can be maintained. Sure of it. Now can I prove it? Ugh. Mathematicians like me. Yes, I am just a woman, but I have a new idea. No one will listen. No one cares. A chair. Well, no shit. Radius was supposed to help me, but I didn't even get to state my problem. Hello. What am I supposed to do?
Oh my gosh. Bean.
Yes.
Do you want to watch a movie about a bunch of sexy seniors who plan an abortion? It's called Marvel's Eternals.
I love you. It's the beginning of the proof. I know it is. There has to be a solution. I don't know how to continue. Yes. Package for Emma. That is me. From the hospital. A letter. Dear Fräulein Rocknews, we recognize to inform you that your father succumbed to tuberculosis early Friday morning. As you are aware, his illness was not responding to treatment, and this is the inevitable outcome. We wanted to assure you that he passed peacefully in his sleep, and just the previous evening, his thoughts were of you. We know you share our belief that he has gone to a better place, where he is suffering. His suffering is finally at an end. As you know, your father requested his clothes and personal effects to be kept for you. We have therefore included them in this box. I have our sincere condolences for your loss. In sympathy, Joanne Klinger, Senior Physician. Yes. Names. Don't care. It's your fault. Don't blame him. You raised me to believe in myself. You believe in me, but now you are gone. Good is it for no one else? Okay, that's... Just don't blame him. Hours later. I need to put his things away. This art style is actually really pretty. I really like it. I want to know the math equation she's working on. I can't make any headway. It's no use. I have to get to the library. I'm late already. Maybe I could think more clearly. If I wasn't drowning in memories. Sad. Oh, do the buildings get taller? That's kind of cool. Because the last story, the place was right here. That's kind of cool. Could indeed be the correct beginning, but how to continue? How can I observe functions of change? Maybe I'm overlooking something? No. Boys on adventure? Pilots and soldiers and mountain climbers. Your book is overdue, young man. That would be 2 kronen. Thank you. Good day. Hmm. A small boy swallowed some coins and was taken to the hospital. When his grandmother come to see how he was, a nurse said no change yet. It's a pun. That's kind of funny. Why can't I see it? A state of change. That's like state of change. It's a fitting image. Excuse me. This is a good time. Is this a good book on gardening? My roses are being difficult. The Art of Formal Gardening, Carl Dole. Yes, madam. Professor Don is a noted botanist. Botany. Nothing I try is correct. I just don't know how to continue. Almost done with work for the day. Maybe I should get something to eat and just try again tomorrow. Yes. Some food from the market should change the thought. Leave library. Ooh, my hands are warm. Well, warm hand, cold hand. Huh? Sworn this was the way to the market. I wonder. Women can't be mathematicians. Is it possible I could fool them? How could it? Father, your clothes. You left them to me. Oh, Father, you left them to me. She's gonna wear her dad's clothes. And now I'm gonna go back to that place and then figure it out. Ha ha ha! Papa's clothes. I could use them to pose as a male mathematician and finally get access to the radio. Let's see. There's still something missing. This will look sharp. Something to cover my hair. Yodel. These pants will do nicely. If it's too hot, start sweating. Excellent. Pretend to be old or chic. That would probably draw too much attention. Yes. This will make me harder to recognize. I don't think so. Perfect. Okay, I clicked on it. She just didn't recognize it. That should do. Can leave the outfit on these chairs. Can shape my hair to look like sideburns. Oh my gosh, I'm right. Whew. I have it. Hello, Emil. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll leave the radio speechless. It's the guy. Or the guy from last episode. The mathematician that ran out. No. No, Radius will receive a mill. Oh, that's cool! I could change. How can you tell? Oh, I never forget a face. Extraordinary. Well done. How may I assist you? I am a Schnell. Ah! They all tie together. It's really cool. I'm visiting mathematicians from visit. I was told I must introduce myself to the gentlemen of the radius. Berlin, not Brazil. How wonderful. Unfortunately, you're the first to arrive. What do you suggest? My dear sir, of course you are welcome to wait for them in the back room. Do you see the door? Ah, the radius. Yes. Very clever. Thank you. However, you might have to wait quite a while for the radius to arrive. Perhaps you might want to come back later? Oh, perhaps I will. What can I do for you? I like a table for one. However, yeah. Okay. I'll have to come back. Let's go to the market. Hey, look who it is. You are selling some special paints. I'm sure you've heard of me. What an honor. Nah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Maybe the radius has arrived by now. Try passing the nature and into the radius. Oh, that's very clever. K for kitchen and a circle for the radio. Deep impression. See, it seems to be a long time. Small cat hair. Let's go to the blackboard. Problem of the week. Keep their minds active. With puzzles posed by Zona, no doubt. Intriguing. This week is about origin of the number pi? Pi. No. I must pose myself by solving this. Pi. The radius. Pi is the key to the circle. Yes. No, I tell you, it won't work either. Never agree with me. Zahner himself couldn't find anything. What have we here? A visitor. You must forgive me, gentlemen. I hope that what I've written here can serve as a calling card. It can indeed, sir. That is quite remarkable. Zahner at your service. And you are? My name is Amelia Schnell. From Frankfurt in Berlin. I thought I knew most of the fellows in the university. Perhaps feel welcome, sir, to the radius. You obviously belong. Oh. Hello. Schnell. I'd like to talk to you about. Are you a professor of the Berlin University? Well, of course you must be. But probably very new to it. Actually, or a supply teacher? Yeah, Jean. What was it? I'd like to talk to you about my theory. Fine. It's here. Functions change in conjecture with time and states. Curious. Sounds like a lot of my own work. Well, I cannot deal with such a distraction at this time. I need to work on my own theories. But do ask the other members. They need the challenge. Right. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Topic. Functionally changing conjecture and retirements. I'm area of expertise. What is your field of expertise? Complex numbers. Number of them. A prime combination. Your field of expertise. Prime. No. Discrete mathematics. A few weeks back, Two arguing. Nick and Wilbur. Excuse me. Because of the names. One on the left is Nick. They don't seem to get along very well. Don't worry, they fell along. What about? Math, mostly. Man sleeping in the corner. It's Elrich. Doctor in one sector. Why is he sleeping? It is subtle at first. He just fell asleep one time and no one noticed. Feels so at home here, so he just falls asleep every afternoon. We've known him for so long, don't really mind. He wasn't always. He actually was quite a brilliant mind. Horrible teacher, don't tell him I said that. Yes. Where he has come from, as far as I know, Zella didn't mind people. Best yada. Okay. That's kind of funny. Someone drew a pie in the ashes. That's kind of funny. What am I supposed to do? Yes, certainly they can. If they can't, what will I do? I hope my masquerade isn't a waste of time. Interesting. He has to be an esteemed gentleman, even though she is int. I trust your visit or the radius was rewarding. If I could not remember how I was treated, I would not know to mimic it now. Every change in behavior occurs over time. I'm afraid I don't understand mathematics. You're exactly right. It is mathematics. What is your name? Maurice. Maurice, yes. Of course it would be. All natures are named Maurice. Maurice, you are a genius. If only my parents had seen that. It's much too hot in here dressed like this. Quick now. Must write this down. Days ago I would not have known what the ladies at the cafe expected me. But just now I remembered the gentleman who once opened the door for me. My behavior changed. And that change transpired over time. Every change occurs over time. That's it. Of course. She figured it out. It's it. Huh? Definitely should change into a meal before I do it. Or Emma. Interrupting? No, of course not. Esther. Sorry, petting my cat. Today I am happier, Nicole. How are you? The same. The same, as always. Have your parents returned? No, they've gone to Sweden. History? I hate history. It never changes. What you doing down by my feet? My pretty kitty cat. Days later. Where can I find the next piece of the puzzle? Let's try the library. Darling, no. Alright, now, Emma. Concentrate. Every change occurs over time. So to preserve the state in that change, how it is changing. It's a good thought. But I'm missing something else. Alright, try something else. Pressure to preserve a state in a change. Do you have Frederick's joke and they're related to it? Yes, of course. It should be in physics section. Physio. What about, oh, yes. 3 essays on the theory of sexuality. The sex. Never mind. I should try another approach. To prevent state. If I do this. No, it's too general. Alright, try something else. To preserve a state of change. I'll be. Right about your father. Sorry for your loss. What can I do for you? To Russell's principle of mathematics. Are they helpful? Only about fresh fruit? At first, I believed the books were inconvenient. While I was in English, I studied them again and again. I almost gave up on them. England, not English. Crossed the channel, put the book down for a while, began to make a bid. Only find the right words. Describe to you what that felt like. Oh, don't worry about me. Good day to you. Good day. Change in his thinking came from observation. At first he was too close. Then he changed his perspective. Wounded, Ludwig See the compromise between two books. That's it. Change of mind came about in a few hours between Dover and Cal. Observe in a certain time frame. And you go home and write this down. Going to the library was a good idea. What you doing, Esther? Pretty kid. Pardon me. I'm looking for an address. Heading to the right direction. Yes, you are. Building is just there. You know someone who lives there? Visited her a couple times before. Still get lost in the city. I know her. She's my friend. I try to spend as much time with her as I can. That is very kind of you, madam. So glad Nicole has a friend. Thank you. What you doing, Esther? Do you want attention? Hey, you can jump up in my lap. No? Thank you. Please tell me how she is. Is she happy? To be honest, no. Are you going crusade? To be honest, no. My sister and her husband travel a great deal. Hi. Never seen them. Governess, yes, as sergeant in the army. Can't see my niece putting up with that. Collides. To be honest, I think it bothers me more than her. There's my Nicole. She is tougher than her parents think. Thank you for your kindness. Of course. Let's go. Thinking changed. Every second. No. Give them time frame. Change can only be observed in a given time frame. Of course. Can only be a falling leaf while it's still falling. Time to impress the radius. Only way to get into that room is as a mill. Good day. Another fabulous mustache. Method only works up to a certain point. Nonsense. You've probably just made a mistake somewhere. Why you? Again, no one can solve the problem. Schnell, why don't you try to your luck with this week's problem? Very well. So, get to it. Trying to find the correlation between two primes. Numerology. Not my strong suit. This is between 2 hours. Can't make anything of it. The corners that aren't primes. Maybe not. There's something there. Something that these straight lines appear. Almost as if the numbers have a certain pattern to them. Interesting. I think they do. Squat it. Is that the new method to find primes? I think it looks conclusive. So again, gentlemen, our guest from Berlin triumphs. Good luck to the Germans. The luck of the German is with him. Nonsense, our colleague has a gift. This is clear. I agree. It's quite remarkable, gentlemen. If only in your company that I flourish. No, you misunderstand. Just don't notice. I assure you. From the hospital, sir. Gentlemen, you must excuse me. Herr Schnell, would you like to join me outside? Coffee, perhaps? And this is where the artist comes and asks. Certainly. These people walk so slow. Change is all around me. You need to keep an eye on it. Open mind. Because that's the artist right there. This is the artist. What was that all about? Back in the radius? Zella's sister is terminally ill with tuberculosis. Truly sorry to hear that. My father died of it. Sorry for the loss. Thank you. Father always encouraged me, believed in me. I became a mathematician because of him. Glad he did. I got to meet you because of him. I'm intrigued by your notions of change, the state of change and the collapse of such states. I admit I'm struggling with it. I might have bitten off more than I can chew.
Was that too loud?
Just a tiny bit. Because I can hear it over my headset. I'm sorry. I don't think so. Just wait until we get our cake. And I'll show you what it looks like. To bite off more than you can chew. But shh. If you really feel that way, probably shouldn't mention it. This is Zeller's field too. Zonner's? I don't know. But he is a proud man and maybe disinclined to help. I believe he's beginning to consider you a rival. You might have to try out. He has done some similar work. Every time I approach him, I find him asleep. Yes, he does enjoy his afternoon naps. A difficult wall to breach. Would you like to be my... Look at my equations. I would value your opinion, if you like. But I assure you this is outside my expertise. Thank you, Nina. You are a good friend. And this is the gentleman. Please pardon me. And this was part 2. Last episode. I would be honored. It's so cool. It's so cool. I like this. Now it makes sense why he had like 2 personas. Need to get out of these uncomfortable clothes. The painter. When he first observed me, he thought one thing, but then he changed his mind. Yes. Every change has an origin and designation to state. The fallen leaf starts attached to its branch, and just a few moments later it rests on the ground. Finally, I've built a rational relation between these states in my theory. Yes. It starts to become. I can feel it now. To meet the painter. Not like this. That's better. To meet the painter. You see far too much, sir. Hey, that did not go as I hoped. Days later. To the cafe? Possibly.
Wait,
Have to pass some time until the members of the ladies. Good day. Actually, no, let's go back in there and write down some theories. Oh, good. She's eating again. Being Huh? Yeah. What? Oh. Oh. Not mimicking the. I'm not reading it. That was like an actual cough. Where is everybody? Not here. Do you know where the others will have? Later. Should be here shortly. Eldrick is at the library, studying. Well, your field of expertise is number theory, yes? I'd like your opinion about the state of my research. I believe that every change has an origin and a destination to state. Matches function based on complex analysis. Origin plus change equals destinations. You are onto something. Something profound. Continue. Thank you. Guess I'll come back later? Goodbye. It didn't give me options. Saunders button printed seat. That's so fucking perfect. Ah. Change has begun at the end of state. Where can I see the end? Eldrick is at the library. Excuse me, I was wondering. Schnell, what a surprise. Oh, hello, Eldrick. We came here to get some kind of advice. Next problem of the week, but even here you best me. You're always fast asleep. I don't know you cared. Of course I care. 1 minute I doze off, while thinking about the solution of the problem. Next, I wake up, the problem solved, with you quite smug next to it. How do you do it? Well, the change transpires while you are asleep, without observation during the time frame. The change must seem instantaneous. Well, yes, but you're right. If I were to be awake while you solve the problem, I could observe the change in myself. Exactly. You've given me something to think about. I will see you later at the radius, yes? I should go on the radius then. They take so long to walk. Good day. There we go. Oh, please. Oh, Schnell. So, is that last weekend? This poor sister. Are you alright? Not worried about the cough. It's just the smoke. Schnell. I'm sorry. A theory. I feel so far out of my depths, drowning in variables. Forgive me. Appreciate you taking the time. Do you have the papers I gave you? I gave them to someone. It's your best chance. Have you seen the way he studies me now? How many of them do? They watch every move I make. They want to see me trip up. I'd like you to trust my class. Me? But can I talk about? Math? You ninny? Didn't expect you to compound upon, to care and feel Zan horses. Well, will you do it? Yes. For you, I will humiliate myself before your students. Magnificent. We'll arrange a date for you to speak. About. No. Can't see that the equation is solved. You can't you see all the variables? It's still Gentlemen, why don't you just ask and we'll hear? Sure, he can end your disagreement with a single stroke. Where would be in the fun in that? Exactly. My God, you've just agreed. They're both right. Here we go again. At first, it might be unsolved. The time will be finished. That's it. What? Sorry. Can't stay right now. Let's finish the equation. I argued whether the result of the equation was already found or not. So in the given time frame, a change can
lead out of your hole. Oh.
collapse. No. Yes, but in a given time frame, a change can ongoing on an observation. Change can either be final or ongoing. Yes. Olive leaf doesn't stop falling, but because I stop looking at it. But where will the change lead it? Nicole? Huh? A lot. I thought you were just having an affair with an impossible, handsome man. I didn't understand why you wouldn't introduce me. It would be difficult. That's for sure. Nicole, give me a moment to change. I'll try to explain.
I've already explained to you that I'm not going to give you food. You have food in your
Not
hole.
playing dress up. You're not? Am I? Why do you want me to call you that? A meal feels right. I agree. I wish I could go live with Uncle Leo's again. Huh?
Mwah.
We tried it, but he was too busy running Liam. Huh?
Say you cute.
Sure, he will love you to stay with him, if it were possible. I know. Maybe someday. Right? Where are your parents? New York. Do you understand why I dress as a man sometimes? I think so. And I won't tell. You can't do what you want to either. You can't be who you are. You feel you are. Shouldn't matter if you have a dream. Everyone dreams. Everyone should have the right to try and make their dream come true. Look, there's a little Gaston. His name means warrior. I wonder if he dreams to become a soldier. He can be if he wants to. No, he told me he dreams of a desert mostly. When must only men go to war? I don't know. Because that's old times for you, lady. Anyone who's gotten on the wrong side of Frau Gut's there would not want to meet her on a battlefield. I missed off. She told me that she's moving out. She wants to go back to her family. Really? Heard she was quite a talented composer and violinist. Don't know only men could first violin in an orchestra. First person. I think we should have lots of dreams, and all of them should come true. That would be wonderful. Wouldn't it? What's the matter? You look funny. What we become, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't have to be a single dream. You're right. In a change, goodness gracious, in a change, the destination could be a set of states. Nicole, you're a miracle. She just hates everything. At the moment of observation, the change can be either be final or ongoing. You just saw it, perfectly formed. Remember, the destination state can be destination state of observation can be a set of states. Of course. If I turn away while watching a falling leaf, it could land, yes, but it could be picked up by a gust of wind, or disintegrated into dust. Nothing too likely, I'm afraid. Oh, Emma, you're almost there. Almost there. Kara, I need your help. Advice once again, dear sister. Ever since childhood, I've relied on you. Can't stop now. Strange Berliner, who we have allowed into the radius. He vexes me. Days have turned to weeks, and he shows no sign of leaving us. And leaving us, he must. He's a cancer eating at our little troop. The other fellows resent him. Each time he solves the problem of a week, I can see the contempt of us in his eyes. And now this. Nina gave me Schnell's current research. It's my field after all. But Schnell would never ask me for help. No. It's good, Carl. I think I see where he's heading through. And it's a dead end. I think I could help him, but I hesitate. Because I fear him. I fear he will prove it. He's not there yet. But one day, sooner rather than later, he would cast all my work into shadows. Can't allow that to happen, can I? No, you're right as well. Can't allow it. First, I will appeal to his sense of justice. I may be able to convince him to turn away from this line of research and return to Berlin. If not, I must defend myself. You understand that, don't you? Your brother... Gurnet must defend his honor. Couldn't read the name. A family honor. I'll go to him. His address is on the paper Nina gave me. I'll go. Reason with him. And if he refuses to listen to reason, why, in that case, I will destroy him. Next morning, turnips are fresh off the truck. You know how to prepare turnips? They're like wood. Good. Peculiar. Tricky. Most people boil the turnips for 40 minutes or so, depending upon how big they are, and leave it at that. That softens them up. But you aren't done yet. And you're not careful, they lose their flavor. Another reason I avoid them. I don't boil, I roast. I cube the turnip and roast them for the same length of time. Secondary step. If you fail to do it, they will still not appear. I'm not convinced. Just wait, hear me out. When the roasted cubes are soft and golden brown, I toss them with some apple cider vinegar and parsley. Vinegar locks in and enhances the flavor. Yeah, I don't have time for a secondary step. That sounds like it would take ages. It sounds... Wait. To maintain the flavor, secondary change is required. 1. How about 2? 3? No, it doesn't. And he's gonna research them. What did the vegetable vendor say? He talked about maintaining a state. He did keep the flavor in the turnips. To maintain a state of a change. Cool. Glad you're here. Going to cook turnips. Schnell is that woman. This changes everything. Row. Same evening. He's not there. We have no weekly challenge this week because Zeller lost his faith in us. Lost faith in you, possibly. Zeller knows there will always be a place for an applied mathematician like me. Will tomorrow we will be My class meets at 7. Here's my fault. I will be there. Uh-oh. Schnell? I have read your research. It is claptrap. Claptrap. Unfocused and logical mind. You are wrong, Professor. Such further along since I wrote those notes. I can hear the lion's song. Believe I'm very close to the solution. Let's put it to the test, shall we? A debate at the university at your earliest convenience. If you are man enough. Professor. Can't fucking English. Professor, you have nothing to but my respect. Sir, I could explain my theory. I was hoping you could help me with the equation. If you insist, then so be it. You are a fraud, Schnell. Your hesitation proves it. Speaking of, Professor's Nana's class tomorrow evening at 7. Will that be soon enough? It will do nicely. But this should not be confided to Professor Nana's class. We will debate in a main lecture call before the mathematicians, facility, and students at the university. Do you agree? I agree. Why? You are wrong to do this. Come clear tomorrow, Nana. Promise you will be surprised. And then finally, all will be as it should be again. Is that Gator? Gertrude? No, I forgot to take off Emil's glasses. Your name is Emma. Rocknick. Rocknick? First time I visited the radius, I was dressed as you see me now. Sorry. I remember a brief interruption. Woman. I didn't remember what she looked like. There's no reason you would. It was a woman. Does Schneller know? No. No one does except the little girl upstairs. My friend. Will you come in? It will not be proper. I don't understand. We are friends. Emil and I are friends. You are Emma. Two of us together in your room alone. It wouldn't be right, but I understand, I think. I also am not what I pretend to be. Are you going through with the debate? Oh, yes. Promise you I will be there. And I hope Zeller doesn't find out. He would crucify you. He already knows. So let's see what he does. The next evening, University of Vinia at 2702. Where is he? Professor Schnell appears to be late. Cannot say I am entirely surprised. However, we will wait to hope a few more minutes. Who is that? I think this is Professor Schnell. Schnell is a woman. At least we see you in your true colors. If that is even your real name. I love that she laughs. My name is no concern to you. No one will remember you anyway. That is relevant. How? I must have missed the joke. I am here to debate mathematics, not gender. You are a junior professor. You should take care. Ooh, they're all talking it up. What we teach, what they come to learn. Would you deny them that opportunity? They will learn nothing here from that one. Would you deny them the opportunity to learn from you? I defer. Gentlemen, the last time I checked, this was an institute of learning. May the students learn. Gentlemen, to avoid revolution, I suggest we let the debate continue. I agree. So be it. This ends now. Read your sorry attempts to come up with the theory of change. Is it? You may not have understood it. What you read was incomplete. Maybe you are out of debts. Amateurish. Do you know what they're talking about? Pay attention. Shut up. I will disprove your theory. Right here, right now. And I will prove it. We begin with the foundation of your, dare I call it, paper. A few moments later, there's a number of things to notice about change. First and foremost, change happens over time, and change is not consistent. Change is not instantaneous. Look. So that's what she meant. And that, of course, change must be viewed at a time frame. You need a frame and reference to observe change you witness during my writing. Next up, the point right here. For that to work, you have to establish a range of reference. Not too fast. Is that Professor Eldrick? I believe so. He's awake. long before you did. I did? That is surprising, nonetheless. Yes, that is from my theory. See it there? Only you can see the states. It never changed, yada yada yada. I've read this. Beginning, the leaf on the twig and on the ground. You're reciting my theory. He is. He's literally reciting everything that she did. Did I fuck up? There's a mistake in his thinking. If you write it like this, there's a part that she forgot. Change your perspective. You know it is. Move over. Let me check that.
That's why I hate mines in this game. It's the third time I've died in this game because my character got frozen, and when you're frozen, you can't move for like 5 seconds, and so the enemies just surround you and start whamming on you over and over and over, and you can't do anything about it.
Sorry.
That's why I absolutely hate mines in this game.
Sorry.
This.
Okay.
It's just frustrating.
That's fine. If I stop observing it while it is still falling, the leaf might land on the ground, or could be picked up by a gust of wind. Something about changing. No wonder. You are constantly changing from one disguise to another. Wondering what to wear, I bet. Your little addendum changes nothing. You're either one or the other. Two states. Nothing in between. There can be more than one destination state. That's what I've been trying to say. During the observation, a change can be final or ongoing. We can't be certain of all the states, but I can prove the existence of such states. Could you move a little? Oh, this is nonsense. I've read your paper. Your theory has more holes than Gouda cheese. Your expertise stinks to what a cheesy comparison. enough of this.
Ha ha ha!
I know you can't prove it. Your theory is incomplete. You were nowhere close to the proof. A state of change cannot be maintained.
Ow!
It can be maintained. Change from Emma to Emil, and from Emil to Emma. A secondary inverse change. In Emma, I am Emma and Emil. I am Emma and Emil. I am the proof. No. That isn't. Brilliant. Your argument crumbles before everyone's eyes. I respect your efforts, Professor. Without Professor Zoll's help, I would never have arrived at the solution to a problem that has haunted me for years. He was courageous enough to risk his reputation and face me in a debate in his field. Ask yourselves, how many of you would have been fearless enough to do that? If I were still wearing my top hat, I would take it off and salute him. Now it's time to make peace. Let us be bold in our theories and in who we are, and keep looking for truth with an open mind. Days later, right here, where I looked through the window, it hit me. The time I couldn't fathom what would happen, of course. My theory of change. My own change. So this is where Schnell began. This isn't easy for me.
Ow!
But thank you for not ridiculing me in front of the faculty. You are a worthy mathematician, Professor Reknick. I have a hard time saying the name. But enough dwelling on the past. We have theories to postulate, you and I can rely on you for that, no? As long as our theories stay real. These word plays are not funny. But I'm beginning to irrational. Am I being too irrational? Ugh. Wait. Not to worry, I still have some more. What have I gotten myself into? They're like dad jokes to the highest. It's funny. It's a math joke in of itself.
That's actually funny.
No, it's kind of funny. 71 spent equal time as Emil. $91 also agreed to paint. It just matched up with the timelines from before. 41 became friends. Wow, only 41?
Oh my lord.
93 agreed to speak in front of the class. It's because it's the right thing to do. 89 decided to spare Zalhertu. Also, the right thing to do. In the last episode of The Lion's Song, as the season comes to an end, revisit the creators. Through the eyes of others.
Good. Why did I find
The closure. And we will get to episode 4 another time. Ooh, I have an itch in my eyeball. We will get to episode 4 in the next episode and on another time because my throat is killing me. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the Lion Song as a Far. We will get to episode 4 in the next episode and episode. It's fine. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.